Hi, I'm Steve, and welcome to our module for Making the Mountbatten Easy for a Classroom Teacher. In this module, we're going to be talking about how you can set up the Mountbatten Brailler so that it can be a simple device for a classroom teacher to use, even if they're not familiar with Braille. Typically, in order for a classroom teacher to see print output from the Mountbatten on the printer, or to be able to enter Braille for a student, they would have to issue a number of commands to turn on forward translation or backward translation. It is possible, however, to program the left function and the right function keys on the keyboard so that they can simply be pressed, one for forward translation and one for backward translation. So all a classroom teacher has to do is press one button to achieve what they want. Out of the box, the left function and right function keys are going to act as forward and backward tabs. However, they can be programmed using the commands KBLF and KBRF for the left function and right function keys respectively. You issue the KBLF or RF command, then a space, and then enter the command that you want to occur following that. So for example, if we wanted to put forward translation, the command for which is FE on the left function key, we would issue the command KBLF, a space, then FE. Once we hit enter, that command will get stored on the left function key. When we press the left function key, it will automatically issue the FE command and turn the Mountbatten into forward embossing mode. For example, I might want the teacher to simply be able to walk up to the Mountbatten, hit the left function key to turn on forward embossing. This would allow them to type a quick message to the student, see what they were typing on the Mimic visual display, and have it produced in Braille for the student. To program the left function key with forward translation, we need to program the FE command, which is our command to turn on forward translation. To program that key, we issue the command KBLF, a space, and then the command we want, in this case, FE.
Command KBLF, space, FE. OK.
We can now hit the left function key.
Command FE on.
It says Command FE on to indicate that forward translation is now turned on. And we can now type from the keyboard.
G-O-O-T, space with W-O-R-K, space word, K-O-H-N-N-Y, space Johnny, space Y-O-U, space U-G-O-T, space Dante, and space Sunday.
The information typed comes up on the Mimic visual display so that the teacher can see what they're typing. And then when they're finished, they can hit the Enter key twice to force it into Braille. They've now produced a Braille message for the student using whatever level of Braille that student is using, whatever level of Braille the Mountbatten is set for. In order to turn that function off, we can simply hit the left function key again.
Command FE off.
The unit says Command FE off to indicate that that is now turned off. Similarly, if the teacher wants the student to be able to produce a print copy for them, they can program the back translation onto the right function key. The command for back translation is BP, so our command to program the right function key is KBRF space BP.
Command KBRF space BP. OK.
Now, to produce a print copy, you can simply hit the right function key.
Command BP on.
It says Command BP on to indicate that back translation is turned on to the printer. And now anything that is produced in Braille on the keyboard will also be produced in print on the printer. While the student is brailing, there will also be visual display coming up on the Mimic that the teacher will be able to monitor. And at the end, they'll have a print copy of the work in addition. And that concludes our module for making the Mountbatten easy for a classroom teacher.